Yo, what's up everyone? This is SaberWolf94. Got a game today. Neo Rayeels again versus Fighters. It's another Carbink deck, but it uses Garchomp mainly. It's basically Garchomp and Carbink. I think it has Lycanroc and I think, yeah, it's those three fighters. So I lose the coin flip, but uh, yeah, my opponent plays first. And we get a pretty good hand here. Well, not perfect, but um, getting the eels is good. It kind of sucks that we have an eel active, but we can correct this problem because I have an Ultra Ball. And since we have the Juniper too, that means that I'll probably get Keldeo, put the Floatstone down, and then Juniper. Depends on what we draw too. But yeah, my opponent does mulligan, shows a bunch of supporters and, strong energy and shit. I also see Silent Stadium, I think is what it's called, Silent Stage, whatever, which can actually be a problem just for Keldeo. That's about it. Wouldn't really hurt anyone else. Miami doesn't matter that much, but Keldeo it does hurt. But he starts with a good Pokemon, Talonflame. I think this Pokemon is pretty broken if you start with it. It's pretty good. Uh, does really solid damage for 1 energy, and you get to add 2 cards too. I mean, it's a little slow, but 130 HP, acts like a basic Pokemon. Free fucking retreat too, and a resistance to fighting and everything. Is just very good Pokemon all around. But anyway, he uses Skyla. I think he grabbed a supporter or something. Didn't really see. I guess it's not really dangerous that he doesn't have anything because a deck like this normally isn't going to attack quick. So I use the Ultra Ball, get rid of N and the Lightning Energy naturally. And we're going to get Keldeo EX, of course. I decided to go with that because I will utilize the rest of the stuff. I will use Floatstone. I will put Rough Seas, even though we might not get a chance to use it. But, keep it there. Lightning Energy, I decided not to attach it. Set up my discard pile for later. I suppose I could have attached it to Keldeo, but this way we can attack pretty quickly. Zapdos is going to do solid damage since he's weak to lightning. So we do a 1 for 40 as well. And I'm in a decent spot, not a bad spot. We got the VS Seeker too. I mean, Fire Energy isn't very good. I don't want to discard it with Juniper, but but he gets the Field Blower. Yeah, that's what the card is called. I don't think I'm going to forget it anymore, but pretty broken card if you ask me. Don't really want to say it's better or worse than starting Megaphone. But you have the option to discard stadiums too, so it's kind of good. So he gets rid of Rough Seas easily and Floatstone. I didn't really get to use them, and that sucks. Uses Corina, which is pretty good since this is expanded. Gets you a fighting Pokemon and an item card. So he gets the Zygarde. It's going to start setting him up. He already has a strong energy, and that's going to be a pain. He uses the Choice Band on him as well. Obviously, that's not going to affect Zapdos, but it is going to be a pain when I get the Rayquazas out. So does Aero Blitz again, or for the first time, actually. And he's going to grab the 2 energies. Softening up Zapdos is going to be significant. Yeah, it's just... Talonflame is really good. I run him too. Not in this type of deck, but... so we get the Rayquaza. Not really great. I debate whether I should attach the fighting energy to him or, you know, just keep going with lightning to Zapdos, but I feel like Zapdos is probably not going to make it. By the time I attach 3 energy, he's going to get like knocked out. So yeah, I decided it's a safer approach to go with the fighting energy. I mean, I think about it a little bit, and in the end I decide, yeah, just put the fire energy down. And we will get either N or Juniper. I think I decided to go with N, since my opponent has a big hand too. And, you know, it's probably not a great idea to get rid of resources. I do use the um, megaphone so we can get rid of the choice band and, you know, get rid of cards in my hand so I draw more with N. I usually like to do that when I can. And we grab a bunch of useful things. You know, Rayquaza is good, but then you feel that it's a shame that I attached the fight energy to the weaker one now. Uh, can't really control that, but yeah. Um, I grabbed the other fire energy and another lightning with the letter though, so I guess next turn we could attach the fire energy. But what I really need right now is the eels. And what we can do with the smaller Quasar is, since I've weakened the Talonflame, we can kill him with Rayquaza's first attack. Obviously it's gonna discard cards from my deck, and that sucks, but you know, it's better than nothing. If you can get the kill, it's probably a good idea. And he gets his first Gibble and starts attaching stuff to it. Attaches the Focus Sash, which is actually quite annoying. I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to get to use it because I do have the starting Megaphone again. I'm going to attach, and I'm going to discard the 2 tools he has down, which is pretty sweet. It's always good when, you know, you use this and you discard a bunch of tools before they even get to use them. That's where all the value is in Megaphone, besides, you know, fucking Garbodor. But this is pretty good. He probably shouldn't have been so open with attaching them. Like, since he saw that I run this card, it's kind of obvious when you play a deck like this. He should have been more conservative. But yeah, he actually retreats that guy, which I thought, you know, probably wasn't necessary. You know, just grab as many cards as you can with him. But I guess he decided to do that. And I promote the other Rayquaza. Don't really have much of a choice. The other one is too valuable to let it get damaged. And I put the Raikou down, and I have a tough choice here of what to do. We have shitloads of energies in our hand, 4 lightning and 1 fire. Still no electrics. That's a big problem. And, you know, I believe I do use Rush In. Not sure. Just thinking of who to sacrifice here. You know, Raikou isn't any good. He's not going to last since he's weak to fighting. So there's no point. The Rayquaza EX is too valuable. Eels, obviously, it's a no-no. It's the same case with Raikou. They won't survive. But, you know, at the same time, yeah, I get the timer here because I was taking too long. I decide to risk it with Rayquaza. And, you know, I rush in. Since I already attached to fighting, I think to myself, you know, might as well go all the way and attack with the guy. So yeah, I decided to leave Keldeo X for there to, I guess, take the hit. Hopefully I have a way to retreat him. We lost Rough Seas, so, you know, I can't even use the plan of, you know, I'm going to get him back to the bench and then hopefully slowly we heal him up. Gets the VS Seeker, uses the VS Seeker to use another Corina. Pretty good, you know. I think he's going to evolve to Garchomp this turn. I'm not really sure, I don't remember. We'll see what he grabs. Lycanroc and the rare candy. So yeah, so it doesn't really matter what I do because with Lycanroc he can just pull up anybody. Um, I think he is gonna pull up Rayquaza since he's the only one with energy. But you know, if you think about it, I'm not sure if this was the right move. This Rayquaza is like jack shit threat, like absolutely no threat. I probably misplayed attaching the energy on him, but you know, it is what it is. He gets an easy kill, and I'm definitely gonna have to use Raikou to die now. We grab an N, so you know I put the fire energy down and use the N. He does have Garchomp in play since he has the rare candy, but yeah, we get the electric, and since I have Ultra Ball, I am naturally gonna get another electric. It's basically the only things we need at this point. I'm gonna keep Chorus so I can use him next turn. It really is too bad we couldn't get the third energy down, and even if we did, you know, that damn 190 HP is a pain. It's these little things that make a world of difference. Because if I had 3 and he had 180 or 170, I could have killed him. But because he doesn't, you know, it's a no kill. Put the energy to Rayquaza. I think I debated there for a second if I should put it to Keldeo, so like maybe I can switch next turn or something, or just cook up something. I believe I am going to use Rush In. Not sure, but yeah, I end my turn, and naturally Raikou is going to die here. He probably wouldn't have been very useful because, you know, to attach 3 energy to this guy to go for a 2-shot kill when, you know he's gonna die with the strong fighting type attacks these guys have. Even with his body and, you know, if I had like a Fury Belt on him, you know, he's just no good. And yeah, the Silent Stadium also fucks this guy up, actually. So yeah, I decided to let him die. Keldeo might be more useful later on. If we get like another Float Stone or something. I definitely run 2 in this deck. I usually run 2. Any more is probably too much, and any less is just too little. 2 is a good number, but I digress. I use the Professor's Ladder getting fighting energy, and he's not missing like a beat here. You know, he has his attackers, has a clean Zygarde ready. Didn't even manage to knock out home plane here, even though it's damaged. So I put out Rayquaza. I really don't know why the hell I did that. Oh yeah, I know why. My goal was to hopefully hit the Fighting Fury Belt. Basically, you know, that was like, okay, I'm gonna use the big chorus, and if I get the belt, 3 energy is gonna be enough. Pretty sure I don't. Yeah, I don't. So, thankfully I do get the fucking, what's it called, Sky Arrow Bridge here, so we can do some sweet combos here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attach lightning energy to Keldeo, you know, activate his ability, retreat, and put the other energy to Rayquaza, and we can effectively one-shot kill this big guy with a bunch of fighting energy. And that's gonna be pretty good. This is what I needed to get back in the game. It's gonna be pretty significant. We also get the level ball. No real targets left. I do have the electric in hand, which is the most important thing here. So yeah, I check the disc pile to make sure I have the necessary energy to pull this off. I would definitely need to, because yeah, it'd be pretty fucked up, you know, to just do this half-assed. You know, I put one at Killdeer and I put Rayquaza back active, and then I don't get the kill. But we do have the necessary energies, and Rayquaza is gonna get that big Dragon Burst attack, knockout. Pretty good. So at this point, I was set up. I'm in a pretty, you know, respectable position. I get 2 prizes. My opponent is quite ahead of me still, but you know, I would grab the other Rayquaza. We have 2 supporters in hand. Oh, 3 actually. I mean, I guess N is useless at this point. And I got the electrics too. But yeah, the bitch thing is that well, I really don't know what goes wrong. Oh yeah, it's the fucking Carbink. I think that's gonna screw us, cause I won't have a way to attack. And I believe maybe I do like try to snipe with Raikou. I'm not really sure. Let's see what he grabs with Korrina first. He's been playing them almost every turn, I think. He didn't really play many other supporters. But it goes to show you, if you know what you're doing, it's pretty enough. So he gets the Remoraid, which kind of surprised me. I didn't know he was running that. Kind of late to get into play. Obviously, if he's running this, he's running artillery. But yeah, the thing that fucks me up is the GX attack. It's too much of an easy kill to Rayquaza. Goes to show you power creep, you know, just for 2 energy, it does 250. Pretty insane. So this is bad because I do get the Fighting Fury belt now, but no fire energy. So because my deck is so thin, I definitely decide to go with, okay, we have to use the Juniper. But the thing is, because that's 200 HP, you know, I just won't make it in time, even if I get the fire. You know, you use 3 Dynamotors and still not enough, and there's 2 fire energy in the discard pile, so things are stacked against me. There's not much I can do at this point. The problem is that I ran out of time. You know, he's pretty ahead in the prize lead. He only has to kill something. Just an electric will do. So I go with the manual lightning energy attachment, since I realize that, you know, I can't get the kill this turn. And I decide to go with the Juniper. See what happens. Now I do get the last fire energy and computer search, and you know, I have stuff to work with. It really kind of sucks because you know, no matter what I do, it's just, you know, well, you'll see that it doesn't matter. I get the float stone, so I'm ready to go. Like, basically I have everyone set up here. I just needed, if only like I had 1 more energy here. If I just killed that guy, I don't think he would have won. I would have been back in the game. He would have had no energy, and you know, the game was gonna be mine. But because I didn't manage to pull the kill. I'm pretty sure he Lysanders next turn or does something. Like, I think I'm pretty sure I decided to retreat to Rayquaza, since with the Fighting Fury belt, he's the sturdiest guy. You know, in case he does some fancy shit. Oh no, I didn't retreat. So he puts a sad face because I don't know, I guess he knew, like, oh, you know, you did this for nothing, sorry, you know, it's Lysander game. And that's basically it. That's game for him. He decided to like keep going, you know, use the Evisode to get the opportunity using Abyssal Hand. I don't know what the point of that is, but you know, I don't really surrender much, you know, so I just let him, okay, do your stuff, waste our time. Sometimes I do that shit too. I mean, I probably won't do like a million plays. Maybe I'll just make one pointless play, like, I don't know, I guess use a switch or something, golden switch. I do shit like this for no reason. But he did something quite weird, actually. Yeah, I don't remember this. He promoted this guy, and like I thought to myself, is he playing around? What is he doing? So basically, I guess it was just like no matter what I did, it was game for him anyway. So he promoted this guy out. Oh no, wait, no. Okay, so here's what happened. He didn't have the energy, right? Uh, yeah. Right, so yeah, I jumped ahead. So what happened was he doesn't have the energy, if you can see. Lycanroc, he didn't have the energy. So, he couldn't use the GX attack. So I guess he switched to this guy to grab the necessary shit, and now he grabbed the Lysander. So I guess the only saving grace I had was if I used the Lysander on my own here. Like, pull off Lycanroc and kill him. But I wasn't able to. And since I couldn't really power up any different attacker, really what I do here is just knock out Talonflame and then proceed to lose next turn. I don't think there was any VS Seeker I could have grabbed with computer search. If there was, then I misplayed, but I only run 2. And he decided to say hello for some reason. I set up Raikou just in case, even though it's not going to matter at this point. If Lycanroc was damaged, this would have also been an option. But since he's not, I can't really do much here. So to not waste all the lightning energies, I decide to go with the fire. And I basically risk it. Okay, I'm gonna grab the fire later on. There's not much choice here. I was pretty desperate. We get the reject, and he goes with a smiley face because he knows, he won, basically. So, puts the strong energy, special fighting energy shit, and Lysander, and it's GG. So yeah, this was a pretty, interesting game. I did have a shot, but if you don't draw the cards, that's how it is sometimes. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. I think it was a pretty good game. What's up? Yo, what's up everyone? This is Wolf94.